The Yamaha R15 V5 has arrived in 2025, and it's nothing short of a revolution in the 150cc supersport segment, with a legacy built on sharp styling, razor-edge performance, and MotoGP-inspired DNA. The latest iteration takes everything one step further and then some. In this video, we dive deep into what makes the R15 V5 a true track-born machine for the streets, and why it's capturing the attention of young riders and enthusiasts alike. Starting off with the engine at the heart of this beast, the 2025 R15 V5 retains the same 155cc, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine with variable valve actuation, VVA. But this year, Yamaha has fine-tuned the ECU mapping and improved the air intake system. As a result, the bike now produces a slightly higher power output of 19.6 PS at 10,000 revolutions per minute and 14.5 Nm of torque at 8,500 revolutions per minute. That may seem like a marginal bump on paper, but the responsiveness and smoothness at the top end is much more noticeable during real-world riding. Paired with a 6-speed gearbox and equipped with a slipper and assist clutch, gear shifts are seamless, and aggressive downshifting feels more controlled, even during high-speed entries into corners. Yamaha has further enhanced the gear ratios to offer quicker acceleration in the low and mid-range, without compromising the top-end punch. And thanks to the VVA system, the bike performs like a charm both in city traffic and on open highways. One of the biggest updates in the V5 is the introduction of ride modes. A first in the segment, the R15 V5 now comes with two ride modes, street and track. In street mode, throttle response is gentler, ideal for daily commutes or riding in wet conditions. Switch to track mode, and the ECU sharpens throttle response and allows for a more aggressive rev pattern, giving the rider a sense of raw performance that's rare in this class. In terms of chassis, the familiar Delta box frame remains, but Yamaha has tweaked the subframe geometry to enhance cornering dynamics and stability. The bike feels planted and composed, even under hard braking or quick direction changes. It still weighs around 141 kilograms, which is light enough for nimble handling but solid enough for high-speed confidence. Suspension duties are handled by golden USD forks up front and a linked monoshock at the rear. The forks offer good travel and improved feedback through corners, while the rear suspension has been stiffened just slightly to aid in sporty handling. The overall suspension setup is sporty but not harsh, making it versatile for both spirited riding and daily use. Braking sees a notable upgrade too. The front now comes with a 282mm disc, and the rear has a 220mm unit. Dual-channel ABS is standard, but Yamaha has improved the feedback on the brake lever and ABS calibration for better modulation. The bike stops with assurance, even when pushed to the limit. Design-wise, the R15 V5 is stunning. The bodywork has become more aerodynamic, inspired heavily by the R7 and the YZF-R1. The front fascia features a more aggressive LED projector headlamp with integrated LED DRLs, giving the bike a focused, menacing look. The fuel tank is now slightly bulkier, not just for aesthetics, but also for better grip while cornering. The fairing has revised vents to enhance airflow and engine cooling, which also helps during prolonged track runs or summer city riding. A new tail section with sharper lines and split-seat configuration adds to the aggressive stance. The rear features a sleeker LED taillight and a more compact, sporty-looking fender. Even small details like the R-Series badging, aerodynamic winglets near the fairing, and blacked-out engine components show Yamaha's attention to detail. Ergonomically, the V5 leans towards a sporty posture. The clip-on handlebars are set lower and slightly forward, while the rear set foot pegs remain unchanged. It's an aggressive riding position, perfect for sport enthusiasts and weekend track warriors. However, for daily city commuting or longer rides, shorter riders might find it slightly demanding. But then again, this bike isn't pretending to be a commuter. Moving on to electronics, the R15 V5 gets a fully digital TFT display with smartphone connectivity via Yamaha's Y-Connect app. The screen displays gear position, real-time fuel efficiency, average speed, maintenance alerts, call, SMS notifications, and even last parking location. The track mode dashboard changes the interface layout to show a lap timer, lean angle indicator, and real-time RPM graph, giving it a proper race bike feel. Other notable tech additions include traction control, which is still rare in this category. While basic in operation, it's a welcome safety net for newer riders, especially on slippery roads. There's also a Quickshifter on the upshift, available in the racing blue and metallic red variants. This lets you change gears at high RPMs without clutch or throttle modulation, providing a track-like experience on regular roads. Yamaha hasn't forgotten about environmental concerns either. The R15 V5 is now OBD2 compliant and meets the latest BS 6.2 emission standards. This ensures cleaner emissions and future-proofing against stricter norms. Mileage figures hover around 45 to 50 km/L, depending on riding style. Impressive for a bike with this much power and tech. Let's talk about color options. The R15 V5 is available in 4 striking shades: a racing blue, metallic red, dark night, and a limited edition M Monster Energy MotoGP variant. Each color option comes with distinct decals and finishes, appealing to a wide range of riders. The Monster variant, in particular, gets special graphics, MotoGP-inspired branding, and a different finish on the wheels. It's a fan favorite, and for good reason. So what about the price? As of 2025, the Yamaha R15 V5 is priced between a superscript 11.89 lakh to a superscript 11.99 lakh ex-showroom, depending on the variant and optional Quickshifter. Yes, it's on the higher end for a 150cc bike, but the level of features, performance, and design easily justify the tag. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement and a legitimate alternative for those who dream of owning bigger supersports. What truly sets the R15 V5 apart is its ability to offer a genuine sport bike experience in a small, approachable package. Whether you're a young rider just stepping into the performance segment or an experienced rider looking for a fun, flickable track tool, the R15 delivers like nothing else in its class. Its unique combination of top-tier features: AVVA, ride modes, traction control, Quickshifter, USD forks, full TFT dash, and MotoGP-inspired look places it in a league of its own. There's no other 150cc machine that comes even remotely close in offering this much tech and performance in one tight, aggressive package. And let's not forget the R15's unmatched brand appeal. It's not just about numbers or spec sheets. It's about that raw, thrilling connection you feel the moment you twist the throttle. It's about carving corners with confidence, overtaking traffic like slicing through butter, and turning heads wherever you go. To sum it up, the Yamaha R15 V5 is the most refined, most powerful, and most feature-loaded version of the R15 ever made. It bridges the gap between a practical bike and a track tool better than anything else in the segment. With this 2025 update, Yamaha has reinforced its dominance in the entry-level sport bike market, and it's safe to say if you're looking for the ultimate 150cc thrill machine, the R15 V5 is the king of the hill. So whether you're planning your first sport bike purchase or simply upgrading from an older gen R15, the V5 makes a compelling case. It's fierce, futuristic, and finely tuned for speed. This is more than a motorcycle. It's Yamaha's commitment to offering pure racing DNA to the streets.